Hello everyone, Paul here from the APN Academy. I hope everyone is doing well. So we have been compiling the questions that you guys have been sending through our DMs and emails. Now, there are a couple of things that are coming up, and I've noticed that most of us do not differentiate between change of trend and change of structure. These are two different things. Though the approach may be the same, may be similar, but these are two different things. How? This is the purpose of this video. I'm going to explain it to you very well. Let me just repeat. Most of us do not differentiate between change of trend and change of structure, right? You may give it different names, but you can just stay along and you follow along and you see what I'm going to explain. Maybe you have a different name for it, but I just want you to understand it. The moment you understand it, everything is going to click. But before we go there, I would just like to remind you that we have three types of analysis, right? We have technical analysis, we have fundamental analysis, and we have sentimental analysis. Now, if you want to get all the three in one place, you want to be able to utilize all the three types of analysis and get tools in one place, I've always been recommending to you guys FastBull, right? Now, when you come to the FastBull website, fastbull.com, you're going to see a number of things. You even provide AI signals. You have the AI signals are here. You can compare it to analysis that you have. And then also down here, you can observe that they also have an application. If you're a phone person, you can be able to download it and be able to follow along, right? Now, also they give you results of the signals that have been provided to you. But then also the most interesting thing is that when you scroll down, you'll be able to see that there's analysis that is being provided to you by different people, right? Then also they give you rankings of different brokers here and there. They provide to you different analysts that can be able to help you compare with your analysis. It's not final, but compare with your analysis. Now, my favorite part, the good thing we have started the fundamental series, my favorite part that we may be able to use is this part here, the institutional data. And also those who have been trading and have experience know that this is a very important tool that so far I've only seen FastBull providing, right? So if you've been listening to me and you follow the advice that I told you to check the website out. Actually, I'm going to leave the link in the description and also the first pinned comment. You'll be able to see the link to FastBull. Make sure you check out this website. You can see there's technical, there is sentimental, and there's fundamental, everything in one place, right? But the most interesting thing now is that most of us have not been able to afford the trading view, right? The paid version, right? Now, very soon you're going to be able to also access charts from FastBull for free. And you can clearly see everything is just the same as the paid version of other platforms, right? You can clearly see here. Actually, it's not what I've been using for the past couple of days, and it's very, very interesting. All free of charge, right? So just check out the link in the description and make sure you use it. Now, back to what we're going to share. We're going to be talking about the difference in change of trend and change of structure. Now, like I said, it involves timeframes. For example, we have three categories of timeframes. We have one, the structure timeframes, two, the entry timeframes, and then three, we have the refining timeframe. Now, the third one is up to you to choose it, but the common ones or the most important ones are two. We have one, the structure timeframe. Now, the structure timeframe, us as APN Academy, we have monthly, weekly, and daily, right? But you can choose your own. You don't have to dwell on hours. You can choose your own. Maybe you can say daily H4 and H1, maybe H4, H1, and minute 30. Just choose your own. What I'm interested in is that you should follow the rules. Then you design it to suit what you're comfortable with. Do not just follow the rules, but do not just copy and cram what we're showing here. But in case you want to really follow and maybe use our experience, just follow the time frame because we have used the same approach for a number of years, right? So monthly, weekly, and daily are the structured time frame, meaning that here, for example, I'm in monthly, right? Whatever I'm going to do in monthly is going to be attached with structure, right? So if there is a double bottom, if there's a pattern, if there's a loss of momentum, I'm attaching it to structure, not change of trend. Change of trend comes when I want to take a trade. Before I go to change of trend, let's first finalize structure. For example, let's just observe here. We have a market creating a low, lower high, lower low. The moment you start observing something like this, the market creating lower lows and lower highs, right? You can see it created a new low here, then went back and retested the previous lower low, meaning this is a downtrend. But then the market reached a certain point and communicated that I am no longer interested in pushing down. And what did it give us? A triple bottom, the first bottom, second bottom, and third bottom. Now, this is a reversal shape. We have shapes and patterns. This is a reversal shape. Now, in this case, we're not changing trend. we are changing the structure from being a bearish structure to being in a bullish structure. For example, here, this is now a bullish structure. Whatever we're going to be looking for is bullish until we reach a level that is either untested or we reach a supply level. Are we together? Now, that is what we call change of structure. It happens in the structure time frame. Are we together? So you can clearly observe I'm using here the FastBull chart, and it is really convenient. It's very nice. And just that I changed the colors here, so now you may be confused. The colors, my sell candles here are blue, while the buy candles here are red, right? It gives you real-time prices. Also, you can use multi-time frame charts and the rest. You have also your watch list here. You can do whatever you want. If you want to have more than one chart, you can be able to have it. You just come here and click and select the type of chart you want. If you want to have 3, 4, or 5, right? But personally, I just like my chart being simple like this, and also the history of the chart, right? This gives you a lot of history, right? It gives a lot of history compared to the MetaTrader and the rest. So I'd recommend you use this one. Now, coming back here, let's just do a simple analysis to see so that you can know exactly what I'm trying to talk about. Now, here we do have, this is the last point that the market gave us the close of price here. If you're not well covered that, you can use the line chart. And then also here we have this lowest point here. So then bottom here, we have a market that created for us the triple bottom area that I'm talking about here. You can see the market communicated I'm not interested. But where we changed trend, sorry, not trend, but structure is here. The market broke down, created a low, went up, retested, came back down, then went back. It was kind of ranging here, meaning that it has created a low, lower high. Now, this was the last point that the market was supposed to either push down or to be broken above. And the market broke upwards, meaning whatever you're going to be doing here is supposed to be bullish, right? It's supposed to be bullish until where you find a level that is not tested. And if you're to check which level do we have that is not tested on this pair here, this is AUD-CHF. If you trade it, you can follow along because it's on my watch list. I'm already in one trade, but I'm going to be adding more along the trade because the structure is already bullish. I'm not looking for bears. I'm looking for only bulls. So one of the levels I've identified is this area here. Then another one that you can identify is this highest point here that the price reached at here, right? So, of course, we have previous lows which are now acting as a resistance, but those are not very big threats to us, right? So this when you see this, we have the market was trending down, making lower lows and lower highs, and then it created a reversal shape. It can be a reversal shape or it can be a reversal pattern. So in this case, it was a shape, which is like a W, or you can say a triple bottom, right? And then now we have just made our first high and a first low. So now we need a higher high, then we start trending upwards. Again, if the market reaches somewhere, maybe creates a pattern, right? It can create either a pattern, it can create another shape, maybe like a head and shoulders, it can create like an M. Then, again, we say that we have changed structure, we start looking downwards. Now, when the market changes structure, then you can say that, okay, I can go to my this weekly time frame also is a structure time frame. Everything that happens here is also still change of structure. You can clearly see it's still aligning, right? Here the market was ranging, then we broke above, then we came back and retested, right? So what we're expecting is just for the price to come back and give us a retest. Let me just mark it here for you, to come back and give us a retest to this level here, and then we can be able to continue up because the market created a high, higher low, high, and then came back and tested this area here. We broke above, but we have this area here that gave us a false breakout. So we expect price to come back and retest this level before we can continue higher, right? Of course, you can trade with immediate targets. For example, we have this order block around here. It can be your first target in case you're a swinger. But today we're not doing that. We're not going deeper into that. Then let's check our first entry time frame. I just want to explain for you what a change of trend is. For example, here, right? I want to take the buys. We have to first wait and observe the price to break above. Let's just go a little bit backwards where the price started buying from here, right? If you to observe, this is where the price I've reduced the candle so much, but I just want to take it back in time here, right? I'm just going to mark using a vertical line so that we can start exactly from where it changed. I don't want to replay so that we get the point properly, right? So I'm just going to get my vertical line here. This was a high, it came and retested again the same high. So we broke above from here around this point here. So I'm just going to focus on that point in my entry time frame. So it was around here. So you can clearly observe this is the point where the price broke the level. But remember, we left a level that was not tested, right? So which level did we leave that was not tested? It was around this high here, right? You can clearly see the price came back and we did to test. Now, since this is our, let me just change the color. Since this is our area of interest, why our area of interest? Because it's the level that the price broke in a structure time frame, right? Let's just go back to weekly. This is a structure time frame because the market broke a high, right? It broke a high, so we needed the price to come back and test this area. We have a hidden structure here, so I'm just going to mark it. We needed price to come back and test this at the broken level, which has now become, area of interest. Now, before you look for change of trend, which happens in the entry time frame, remember we said change of structure happens in the bigger time frame, the structure time frames, but change of trend happens in the entry time frames, and one of our entry time frames is H4, right? So when you come back to H4, let me just go back. This is our area of interest. So we shall not look for any change of trend before the price touches there. Now, immediately the price touched here. Let me just show you here. Here, this level here. That's when you start looking for change of trend. Now, again, the same process, but this time you're looking for the purpose of taking a trade. Before you're looking for change of structure, to know your direction, to know the skeleton that is going to give you the trade, the reason that you're going to use to take the trade. But in this case, you're looking for a change that is going to give you a purpose to take the trade, like to enter the trade. Those are two different things that I've noticed that you guys do not differentiate. So you can observe here the same way. Again, we have a low, lower high, low, lower high, low, lower high, low. So we're interested in the market stopping to make the lower high. So when did it stop to make those lower highs? You can see the market went up, made the higher low. This is already a communication that, hey, I am not interested. The first one was this rejection, but it's not enough. I know most people use rejections and you can see the market continuing down, right? So rejection is just one. Then the market created for you a higher low. It's one of the W's that we spoke about. It's again a shape. We're either looking for a shape or a pattern. We have studied about shapes. The only thing that we've not covered on our channel yet, amongst the others, is the patterns, right? Why? Because I don't use them a lot personally. Me and my team don't use patterns a lot. Those are trend lines, right? And trend lines, we don't use them so much. So we share with you guys exactly what we are using day to day, and also the setups that we share with you are things that I trade personally, or someone in the team is trading, right? So you can see how we first created the structure, then we started trending. So you want to take your trade when the market starts trending. So again, the same thing is going to happen. We have just identified that we want price to come back to this level here, right? We have marked it in the weekly time frame. I'm just going to change the color to red. It means what? This means that this is our area of interest in the structure time frame. So let it first touch this area of structure. After touching it, then again you switch to your entry time frame. Already here, which one entry time frame, which is H4. Then you can look for the change of trend. The market has first give you like a reason that I'm not interested in continuing down. So if in a structure time frame, it has to give you a change of structure, to shift from maybe a selling structure to a buying structure, so that you can start looking for buy entries. So I would like you guys to differentiate these two things. I just hope that the video is not so long. My aim was not to make it so long. I wanted it to be so short, right? So that is it, and have a great time.